If someone comes to you and preaches a Jesus other than the Jesus we preached, or if you receive a different spirit from the spirit you received, or a different gospel from the one you accepted, you put up with it easily enough. I do not think I am in the least inferior to those super apostles.
Good motivation, no stagnation. At 12:7:8, numbers at 12:17, blessing from heaven. And it's PM, and as we do God's work, it's royalty purple as well. All praise to the Father Yah and the Son YESHUA, and let's bring it in. Good motivation, no stagnation. Deprogram for being programmed. When you got downtime for self, and always understand that we have to deprogram ourselves from the paganism as well. And as we just received a few messages on Word of the Day. And Word of the Day?
Preach.
And that's facts. And as Paul was preaching, and as we preached as well too, but we didn't teach. We just bring you to what you should be reading as well too in 2 Corinthians. And as I'm gonna bring out 2 Corinthians 13 said, for such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostle of Christ. And 14 said, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. So as we know that, Satan can transform himself for those that, who not believing in God or Christ. And for those that, who looking at Jesus as the one is a painted, even the ones that, who have that abomination gay Jesus as well too. We have to understand, we have to ask people, what are you worshiping? Because people out here is worshiping all these fake doctrines and worshiping they flesh kings. You understand? And that's praising of the flesh as well. So as we do God's work, and as 23 said, are they ministers of Christ? I speak as a fool. I am more in labors, more abundant in stripes, above measures, in prison, more frequent in death off. So we have to understand as well. So go and watch this video for you can get the full understanding. As 15 bring out as well. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose ends shall be according to their works. So we already know that God judges by our works, not by titles. So we got to get off them titles, start understanding that, we have to do Bible instructions. And as we deprogram ourselves and program ourselves with our salvation, this is how we break that generational curse. So if y'all here today, the motivators love you. God love us. Let's always put him first. Anything you want to say, Queen?
Be aware of the false prophets. You might not realize they're false prophets, but if you don't, if they're talking what you don't understand, then they're false prophets.
That's facts. And then you do your due diligence, picking up and see what they have read as well too. Peace and blessings and shalom. They do God's work, Bible's instructions.